and bitter experience has taught us that no matter how generous the charity, we would remain poor. We want to build a Ghana which looks to the use of its own resources and their proper management as the way to engineer social and economic growth in our country. We want to build an economy that looks past commodities to position our country in the global marketplace. We are not disclaiming aid, but we do want to discard a mindset of dependency and living on handouts. We want to build a Ghana beyond aid. It is an easier platform on which to build sustainable relationships.
Ghana mampanyin na nado danko Akuffo Addo ade atu wiase enyina empanyin for world leaders enim say wo munya kokodo se memama na wo muntwa ntoma ensi wo mobo na wo munkasem ebrepai wo so mukasem se de beya ensakrai ni ensiesi bia wo se ededi e wo United Nations ekuom no ebetumi ama no homne so wo se ekoba ne sa ebibiman benya ba bia gina e wo United Nations bambo gina tuko e UN Security Council no emo.
I say nothing new when I draw attention to the urgent need to reform this organization. It has been talked about and scheduled for a long time, but somehow we have never found the courage and the will to reform the United Nations. Ghana supports the process of UN reform, especially of the UN Security Council, as set out in Africa's common position on UN reform, based on the Eswatini Consensus. The time is long overdue to correct the long-standing injustice that the current structure and composition of the UN Security Council represent for the nations of Africa. We cannot continue to preach democracy and fairness around the world. We cannot insist on peace and justice around the world when our global organization is not seen by the majority of its members as having a structure that is just and fair. It is indeed seen by many as helping to perpetuate an unfair world order. This organization provides the best vehicle for the world to manage its many varied problems, and we would undermine its credibility and fail in our duty if we do not reform the United Nations. We dare not let ourselves and future generations down. The time for reform has come.